Hi, everybody. This is Christina Bentley, and welcome to English class, week 1. I'm really glad that you've decided to join us. I'm glad you have the confidence and the benchmark to be taking college English classes in high school. And I hope you're not too nervous about it. This is an unusual format, to be sure, but the fact is, colleges have been teaching online classes for years and years, and I've taught many of them myself. So we're going to get through this just fine. You just have to make sure that you stay connected to me and that you stay in communication with me. And I'm going to coach you through this. Everything's going to be fine. But like most people, I think I would rather we be doing this face to face. Sure. But we're still going to manage to do it. This week is devoted almost entirely to policies and procedures and guidelines and grading weights and that sort of thing. For one thing, we have a significant syllabus in this class. It's 13 pages long, and that's because it's a real college syllabus. But 13 pages is a significant reading assignment, so we are devoting an entire class day to just reading the syllabus. This week, you will have 2 things to consume and 2 things to produce. So let's start there. To consume this week, you have this video of my smiling face. I won't keep you very long. It's unusual if I go more than 10 or 15 minutes in a lecture, and this is not even a content lecture. I just want you to feel kind of connected. But you have this video to watch, and I'll talk you through a few things in it. And you have the syllabus itself to read, which is up in your Google Classroom. You need to bookmark that syllabus. You need to, if you're a hard copy person, you should print out a copy, because the syllabus in any college class is your best friend. It lays out for you all the things you need to do. It tells you what you need to do to pass. It tells you what you can do to fail. And this class has some interesting policies, things that you will never have seen before. There are policies of the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools, which gives universities their accreditation. So there is actually an assignment at the end of the year or at the end of the semester, depending on which class you're in, that you must pass in order to pass the course, regardless of what your average is going through. So to give the syllabus its due importance, we're taking a whole day to read it. You'll need the whole day. 13 pages is a good sized reading assignment. And we have a quiz associated with a quiz over just the syllabus that has some paragraph long answers to it and things like that. It'll take you at least 20 minutes, I would think, in order to do it justice. That quiz is open book, because my goal with it is not to catch you not having read the syllabus. It's to make sure that you've paid attention to the parts of the syllabus that are really important or that might be new to you. That quiz is due Wednesday at 11:59 p.m. So before midnight, Wednesday night, you need to have completed your quiz. You also have 2 things to produce. The quiz is the first one. The other is a 5-paragraph theme at the end of the week. Now, that assignment, and there's a lengthy description of it, so I don't want to go too far in depth, but it's basically about your previous experiences in English classes or with reading and writing. I want to know kind of where your confidence level is for this class. I want to know how you feel about yourself as a reader and as a writer. And I want to know your diagnosis of what you're worried about. It's also important to me to know what you enjoy, because no matter what version of dual credit English you're in, whether you're in English 102 or English 101 or the year-long English 101, which on your course schedule is AP Language and Composition, which is really just a year-long English 101, we'll still be ending this semester with a novel study. So I would like to know what you're interested in, how you like to consume stories and things like that. So even if the last book you really loved was The Monster at the End of This Book or Green Eggs and Ham, I still would like to know what the last book you loved was. And I would like to know if you don't read at all, but you do get stories from movies and television shows and things like that. Those things are important in finding material that's going to connect with you. So that 5-paragraph theme is in the 500 to 700 word range. That's just a couple of pages, if that. If you do not know what a 5-paragraph theme is, there are all kinds of resources online. You can simply Google it. It's an easy assignment. But I feel like most of you, simply by having made benchmark to get in this class, have probably done dozens of 5-paragraph themes. It's an easy assignment, and I give you some more information about that on the assignment description and instructions in your Google Classroom. That paper is due Friday at midnight, so September 11th at 11:59 p.m. And that will be graded the same as a response paper, which is a check plus minus. All of this is spelled out in your syllabus. If you do have questions, I have regular online office hours. You are not required to meet with the class because I know you all have different schedules and some of you are working almost full time. But I will be there during certain appointed hours. You can always drop in to a Google Meet, or you can email me, or you can send me a message through Google. It's not Google Hangouts anymore. I think now it's Google Chat. But you can drop me a message that way, and I'll be happy to talk to you however you want to. I can also do office hours by appointment. So if you would like to meet with me face to face like this, if you would like to be able to see my shining face, and I would like to be able to see yours as often as possible, if you would like that, we can make, or if you just want to have that kind of conversation but you don't want to have it in front of the class, if you want to have a private meeting through Google Meets, we can do that. All you need to do is send me a message and we will work out a time that works for everybody's schedule. So if you have any questions when you're going through this material, don't hesitate to reach out to me however it works for you, and we'll find a way to get together. On the question of textbooks, if you are in English 101 or English 102, of course, you're responsible for your textbook this semester. If you are in the year-long English 101 or AP Language and Composition, you will not require a textbook until the spring semester, and it will be the same textbook that the seniors in English 101 this fall are required to have now. If you are required to have a textbook this fall, if you're in AP Language and Composition, I will be providing all of those readings for you this fall because they're all literature. If you are required to have a textbook this fall, you will not need it until September 14th. That will be when your first readings appear in Google Classroom. So I think that pretty much covers everything. Like I said, if you have any questions or you need me for any reason, all of my contact information is on the syllabus. So that's definitely where you should start.